everybody, what's up? Okay, I got a haul in today. It's a March release from the Greenery, but I also got a stamp that I purchased used. Well, I actually don't think this was ever used because it's just yellowing. Maybe it has, I'm not sure because this one's reversed. But this is an MFT stamp. Stay tuned. And this actually is the one that it has an accompanying die, which is retired, with the TV set with antenna, for those of you that remember what an antenna looks like for the TV. But yeah, so this one is the stamp set that has the coordinating die that's a television. I picked up this one because I didn't have this one yet. And oh, before I show my Greenery haul, let me show you a card that I made. This actually uses the Greenery Easter Jubilee stamp and stencil set, as well as the dies that are inside of this. Is all one, like a mini kit. So you get a layered stamp, you get the layered stencils, and here's the key in the back, and then you get the dies that say Easter, and it has a little banner. This is the card that I made, and I did this with some crafty gals, crafting live with them, and I think it was last Thursday. Yeah, last Thursday. So the background is done with stencils. So the tulips in the pink, it's done with stencils as well as the leaves, and then there's a stamp, the stamp that actually gives you the detail layer. So you stamp on top of the stenciled areas. Even that blue background is stenciled, and then you can also use the die that says Easter to fill in that area. And I have used this for a different card. I believe I used it for some of the Lily cards. And so I just also cut the border down here at the bottom of the card. And this is I believe this border die comes from Paper Tray ink. It's one of the ones, it's like a 5-set piece, and I just like the way that there's little holes created here, but I think that goes really well with the way the Easter looks or is designed. And then I just pop some gingham paper from Paper Tray back behind here, and it's a coordinating color to the tulips here, because all of the ink that I use here is Paper Tray ink colors. So that is an Easter card that I made last week. All right. So the Greenery had a release last Friday. Unfortunately, with all of this issues right now that, okay, I don't really need to talk about it because everybody knows what's going on. The manufacturer was not able to deliver all of the pieces in the collection. So there were like 6 dies that were not in stock because they never received them from the manufacturer, which is okay. You know, it's what happens in this type of situation. So I purchased everything that I could from the release because what was available basically. And so this is a set called Fresh Floral, and you can see it's a layering set, but it also comes with a stencil. Here's the layering guide. And there is a coordinating stamp like this, which is a rubber stamp that also kind of matches. So that'll be interesting to play with. Again, there's no die set with this because it wasn't available. So I got that. The alpha set she put out is really nice. It's a skinny letter alpha. But what she's done is she's created this stamp set, and you can use it with these florals here. And there is a key inside here that is facing the other direction, but it shows you what the letters look like with the florals mixed in. Or you can just use the letters if you want something more simple. I mean, if you wanted to do a male type of card for a male, then you probably wouldn't want to use flowers. But if you do, she's got the die set up so that you can do that and cut the backer. But then she's also got the letters separately. So I did purchase those. And then the last die set for this is these little tiny floral clusters. So she's got a key that tells you what these look like with each of the letters, and you can use them individually as well and cut them out to use as embellishments for your cards. So that's the whole Alpha set, and that is called Alpha Buds Slim. So I got all those. This is another set, stamp and die set that I purchased. This one is called Budding Beauty Spring. You can see there's tulips in here. I don't know what else other kind of flowers are in here because I don't have the key. Again, she's got keys for a lot of her stuff. They typically face the other direction, so when you're looking at the packaging, it doesn't look like there's anything in there because it's white on the back. But if you reach in there and take it out, you'll see that she's got the layering guide in there. So I did get the stamps and dies for this. So continuing with her car theme. This one is called Top Down Day. So you've got a little car here. Well, you can see it here. This is a layering stamp again, but you do have this sort of sketchy drawing, so you can actually watercolor this if you want to. I did get the stamps and dies, but it's got all the parts and pieces to do solid stamping within inside of this sketchy drawing. And then there's some sentiments here. So I did get that. This one is a red rubber stamp. It's more like a watercolor stripe set. You probably can't tell that from just looking at it. You'd have to stamp it to see that it doesn't make fully solid lines that are all the same. Some of the lines look very vintage, distressed maybe is the word for it, but they're not meant to be like a bold stripe. I'll just say it that way. Like they're watercolored. And I don't know the name of this one, but I'm sure I've got it somewhere. This one is the set that actually has the window. It's what is it called? Fresh Air. That's the name of the collection. So this is an arch window. You've got a curtain. There is a die for this, for the window, but this is one of the dies that wasn't available. So I didn't get the die, but I did get the stamp. And then there's this coordinating die that's got the bricks in it, and you can use it with the stamp set to kind of enhance what card you're making. So that's my haul from the Greenery this time around for March. Hopefully she does get back, or she does get those items in stock that were missing. But I hope you all are doing well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.